For the wintertime walks, put a little bit of this. That hoof pad will work. You get more than the dog shit. Shut up, girl. Nice little layer. Protected against the elements. Not treat the paws for the whole winter months. Along with a lot of water, a lot of electrolytes, a lot of pasta with soups with the dog feed. This is Joey Crack, Spike TerraBuster Climber dog. Yeah. Joey just learned how to walk on a leash. Just got him recently. Blessed by a young man, young dog man. Pretty good dog. That's Boomerang, Lacefield's Boomerang. One of them dogs we'll never get again. Lacefield passed away in 2024, around March or April. I think it was March. So you'll never get a Lacefield dog again. We got Pat, and Boomerang. Well, Lacefield's Burrow too. He's a quarter TerraBuster. What dogs are too bred or too tight to be working? What lines are good still bred tight? And what lines are bred are better crossed out? Some are good tight, some are bred are good crossed out. Some are only good crossed out. Some of them inbred are trash. Some of them real tight got clocks on them. We'll talk about that, because a lot of young bulls these days don't know which is which. They don't know what to do with these type of dogs. They'll put him in the middle of the street if he's gonna poop. I mean, I hear some people say, "Oh, that's Bruce dog. He a cur." All right, well, he not good to a gambler, but he good to somebody who knows what to do with him. You know, some dogs, only game dogs can produce game dogs. You know, throughout history, that's not true. But you do have to have it from working stock. Can't be from stock that's like curved out or just been bred for 4 or 5 generations. I think 2 or 3 generations removed from the hunting grounds, you gonna lower the percentages, almost to like how staffs are. Staffs will still produce a game dog every once in a while. So with the Staffordshire Bull Terriers still produce a game dog every once in a while. Still might be a motherfucking bully. A bull terrier might produce a game dog if you cross it with a game dog. That's the type of shit all you young bulls do to just peddle the paperwork. You start, after 2 or 3 generations, you start dancing with staff territory. So just think about it like that. I mean, them dogs gotta be hunted. The motherfuckers ain't hitting a hog. Should they be bred? It depends how they are bred. Just like Annabelle, she'll hit a hog. She hit a hog once. playing around, I'll still breed Annabelle. She got dogs that caught hogs. She bred about 3 dogs that caught hogs. You understand? I'm not Annabelle don't kind of hunt. Come on, man, stay over there, babe. Come on now. Almost had an accident. Gotta stay focused when you walking them dogs, especially 2 males, 2 hot males. They don't do too much barking. Joey won't go. He only 7 months old. And Boomerang don't even want to play. But yeah, all right, forget that. Let's make it easy. Turtle Buster dogs. My first dog I ruined, Joey Crack. I got gifted to him from Scratch Liner Kennels. And he told me he's his brood dog. You don't gotta hustle. You don't gotta sell drugs no more, young man. Put him in the Gazette, and all you gotta do is breed him out. Study him out and sell puppies. And he gave me a Turtle Buster bitch, Icy. And I bought a Wizzy, an Ironhead dog off of him. So, I didn't know what he meant. He was a tight dog, he was up top. He was Turtle Buster bred back to his mom up top. And on the bottom, he was Turtle Buster bred to one of his Fargo daughters. So it was double bred him on the bottom, double bred his mom up top. So Joey was bred real good. He was called Robinson's Tucker. So I went home on that dumbass young bull shit. Well, I don't care if he ain't doing this, he ain't staying in my yard. I was like 20-something years old, 21, 22. And he looked good. He looked real good. So my dumbass eyes just went up and I just went crazy. I thought, I seen that Turtle Buster traits and he told me he's not a mash dog. I didn't know what he meant. I couldn't tell. He was biting hard. He was doing whatever I wanted. This is not for no illegal person. This is all historical content. I'm 46. I said I was about 20-something. This is over 20 years ago, okay? I already did my time. I'm convicted already. They tried to hit me 3 times. They got me on the 3rd time. I say all that. I did my time. I did over close to 6 years over for this shit. So I earned my rights to talk about it more than anybody. And I ain't drop a dime. We still 10 toes down. And I'm still out here bringing good dogs and go on the shows now. I'm done. But I still like to talk about my good old days. Don't we all? Anyway. So I took Joey and he went in the shock on me in the woods in an hour and 3 pushing a couple pounds. And to this day, old head is mad at me. And I know why. And that's what I'm trying to tell you young boys these days. If you get a dog that's bred top and bottom, know what the fuck you got. That's why a lot of the old heads, they don't like to talk to you, a lot of you ignorant people, because it's like an old boxer trainer. After a couple years, after 20 years of all these young boys getting on your nerves, coming to your gym, and they all quit, or nobody comes around, or they switch fighters when you get them a couple wins, they get miserable. So when they see a young bull coming, they don't got no time for it. So that's why them old heads didn't have nothing to do with y'all. They didn't want to tell you a lot of the secret. But yeah, just because the dog's time by me quit or he just one-dimensional, don't get rid of him. He's the sauce. He'll make you the good dogs. Look at Joey Crack right here. He's a quarter Turtle Buster. Boomerang try to come back on his head. He's a quarter Turtle Buster. Half spike, quarter Turtle Buster, quarter Carver. With a little bit of spike in the bottom too. So, hey, that right there is a working dog. You judge these dogs like that. Okay? His dad, Joey's dad, it was full spike. You don't judge no dog like that. Test him, put dogs on him and all that. Look at his pedigree. Come on, young boys, don't fuck up these dogs. This is for y'all, so you don't fuck these dogs up. 50-50 crosses, they'll produce. But one old head told me, you get a quarter of something, a pure quarter of something, and a 3/4 pure something, you get your highest percentages. That's what the old head told me back in the day. But all right, talk about that. We did that. Yeah, I got some beast puppies. The beast puppies when he bred to Dutchess, they're only a quarter turtle buster because beast is half turtle buster. So look, these motherfuckers try to lunge at each other every chance on some smooth shit. They do it on some smooth shit. No draw, they'll just lock ass. Gotta protect them, can't let them do that. We don't do that. But anyway, so beast is half turtle buster off that mead stuff, that game shit. That good old, those dogs are very game, mead dogs. But beast is half of that, so his puppies only got a quarter of it, and we bred to a Red Boy Jocko Bodie Tombstone dog. And them dogs, that whole litter is very spunky. The whole litter is very, very, very spunky. That's how you breed them. That's some dogs you go hunting with. That's what the old heads didn't want to tell you. All that pretty paperwork, that shit don't go nowhere. It could, but they're the sauce, they're the makers. Red Boy dogs are still game when you breed them tight. Turtle buster dogs act still good when you breed them tight. That's why people do that dumb shit like I did. Oh, I seen that he was doing real good, so I did him. He wasn't supposed to be done. He was bred too good, too tight. You understand what I'm saying? Half and a quarter. And then you can take it in back to the blends that you like. Like him, he can take him to a half turtle buster bitch. He's a quarter. You take him to a 3/4 turtle buster bitch or a half turtle buster bitch. And you'll click it on the turtle buster side. Feel me? He's a boomerang dog. He's a boomerang Carver's Diamond type dog. So you breed him to other Carver dogs. You know, you breed Carver dogs to Carver dogs. You breed him to some Carver boomerang shit. Some banjo shit like that. Mixed with some more here, some boomerang. You get some banjo boomerang shit, perfect for him. But it's all about the dogs, man. Especially for people like me. I'm kind of older than a lot of you people, and I've been in the game since the early 90s. I grew up with my old heads in the late 80s with these dogs. As a young kid, I grew up with the dogs. And I could have had the high road. I could have went to college and did all that good shit. I like the streets, I like the dogs, so. And I paid my time. And I'm gonna have a question. What do you do? A lot of people bring it. See, nowadays the streets are the dogs are the streets. And then you got Facebook now. People like me, I have fun with it. But a lot of people really take that shit serious, and that's the only way they bulldog. Or people get tough and they say the wrong things on Facebook, or try to show their ass, and they do dumb shit on the YouTube channels. Like the bull, one bull, he just be on some police shit, want to put everybody out there, but he calls himself a dog man. This is wrong with the streets too. People on the streets want to be thug niggas and street niggas, but then they want to play with the police. You can't do both, man. Same thing where I live at. Young bulls want to be in the streets heavy, but it's like chess to them. They use the cops to their advantage. What type of shit is that, y'all? Look, he on go mode. They smell something. There's wild foxes out here. They smell that shit. But yeah. But so It's like Tom Garner. They say Tom Garner's told. You ask Facebook, some people say yeah. Some people that like him say he didn't. Well, I seen on you Google it. I seen it that you can find it that he told on Fat Bill. Why are people still going to the fucking Tom Garner pig roast and still buying Tom Garner dogs? See, now you gotta live by the code of the streets. Everybody wants to do it their way. There's no fucking teaching. Nobody's teaching everybody. And this old head is going to Tom Garner pig roast. Dogmen, they're supposed to call themselves real dogmen, still going to that shit. He's a rat. Nobody should be buying no fucking Tom Garner dogs. Now, he's got Garner in it. I got it from another young bull. Like I said, it's about the dogs. I'm not going to fuck with Tom Garner personally because he's an official rat. Ain't no rumors, no nothing. But he told on Fat Bill. Just like this one bull. He on YouTube telling on all the dog bulls. But he's selling puppies and y'all motherfuckers still trying to buy puppies off this bull. The fuck is wrong with y'all? You understand what I'm saying? He telling on other dogmen. You know the law tells, as soon as you get locked up, the law wants to switch the whole story around. And you rocking with the law. Now they say you getting paid by the law. Damn. But listen, nobody should be buying dogs from this guy. That's what I'm saying. The dog ain't gotta get some, you know, only back to the thorough motherfuckers. You can't be thorough if you're telling on other people. It don't mix. You can't be thorough your way. But anyway, see, that's the beef I'll get into. Because a nigga told. But if they don't like somebody, or somebody's arguing, if two people, I'm reuniting the Turtle Buster blood on my Head Buster breeding and my Annabelle breeding. Two different lines of Turtle Busters. I just finished doing 6 years in jail in the last 10 years in jail. I'm an old bulldogger boxer, ex-drug dealer, convicted dog fighter. I've been in real drama. I spent over $80,000 in lawyer fees in the last 10 years. Commissary, visits, every other week visits, upstate, county, state, in the county. If I get these dogs and I see that one side is just like the Carver dog. One Carver dog said he got the better Carver dogs than the other, then they talk trash about it. What you're supposed to do is meet in the box, meet in the woods. That's how you handle the beef. I'm not gonna get no beef when people knew each other before me. If you knew, if it's like upstate, these two dudes I know the one dude's dad, they're younger kids. I know one guy's dad, and I know another nigga that caught a body from being in a hole. He got life. I was in a hole with him 2 times. So we know each other from the hole. They know each other, straight down. They know each other from the sandbox, from 3 to 4 years old. And they got some beef that they got locked up with each other and they call each other rats. Now they see each other upstate. Niggas is picking sides. Man, I'm like 10 years, 15 years older than these niggas. And they knew each other. And they're from the same area. And they was picking sides from the same area. Man, I said, man, that's on y'all. I ain't got shit to do with that. I know the one bull's pop, and I know the other bull, they from the same area, we upstate. They arguing about something they did to each other way before I met them. I'll be a flunky to pick sides. Same thing now. I come home, Carver guys say they got better Carver dogs. Turtle Buster people saying they got better Turtle Buster people. It's all different sectioned out Turtle Buster. They got this Turtle Buster, that Turtle Buster, and it seems like they don't get along. With me, as long as nobody told on each other and nobody did nothing to no babies or no, you know what I mean? Man, that's all about the dogs. None of y'all niggas told on the law. Y'all just beefing over some bullshit. He said. All right, I'm cool. I still fuck with y'all, but I'm trying to get some good dogs on the ground. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I'm trying to do. The message to all y'all. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Everybody's too much arguing and fighting. It's like VH1, reality TV. That shit ain't for everything. That shit ain't for every game. That shit ain't for the dog game. leave that shit for like relationships. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all about the dogs. Look at fucking Boomerang. That motherfucker was. He a hog catcher right there. He tight Boomerang. He tight Boomerang, but he a hog catcher. He won't catch no hogs though. He might catch, you know, but we ain't doing nothing. I'm done, but he could. He's capable, man. He's tight bred tight. Gotta know how to breed him. That's a Lacefield. He know how to breed him though. If you know what you're doing, you can get away with some tight shit, some lion bred, inbred shit. You can, but you gotta know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Lacefield was like 83. How old was Lacefield?
I don't know.
83, 86, 87. I think he was 83. But yeah, he know how to put that shit together. But yeah, you know, that's what needs to see. I apply street rules to the dog game now. You have to. So if a motherfucker rat now, I'm not buying no dogs from you. I won't even breed a dog from you. Now if some other motherfucker got your dog, I might fuck with it if it's working and it's gonna make my dogs click. But I ain't going to that dude. He ain't gonna get no, you know what I mean? And if it's something that happened before I got there, and it ain't no telling, ain't no fucking out of pocket shit, like some creep shit, man, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I'm gonna worry about these dogs. Well, you still my man. And if some real shit happen, and I'm cool with you, you know we rocking. But over some petty shit, a lot of people sitting in jail over petty shit, man. I sat too many years in jail over petty shit. I literally lived this shit. You know what I'm saying? I sat over 13, 14 years total in jail. Over some real shit, some real street shit. I'll never do it over some bullshit. You see here, he try to hit the cars. You see that? He like that shit. He like cars and everything. But yes, don't be a fool. Them top and bottom inbred tight hog dogs, use them for what they're for. They make good shit. Now their kids, that's something you judge them for. But them, nah. Don't be a fool. Don't waste your money. You know what I'm saying? Look through history. Look how old heads breed them. Now, once you got the line that's working, yeah, you gotta judge them. Only the ones that survive. Only, you know what I mean? The best of the best. Damn right, that's how you get the line working. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all about these dogs, fellas. We try to get some good dogs and make some better dogs. Keep the law out of it. You can't do both. You know what I mean? I know we can grind each other up. Go call him up. Call him directly in inbox. If a motherfucker get locked up and he draw on the dogs and he doing some careless shit, call him up and like, yo, man, what you doing over there? You drawing. You a big name and you fucking blah, blah, blah. Don't put him on blast. Because now you being the police. Now you acting like a cop. And you can't be a dog man and a cop. We're not doing that. We're not having dog man cops. Because that's how everything's fucked up. Look, he won't go for the cars. Alright? We're not doing that. Cut that out. You gotta stop that shit. Ain't no excuse for that. At all. And this, you know what I mean? Handle personal beef personally. Don't put it out on Facebook and bring other people into it. Especially if it's like little petty shit. He say shit. She say, he say. Come on, y'all, let's get it. Be about the dogs, man. Life is too serious. We got some real shit going on. We gotta protect these dogs. My own dog, man, trying to tell on each other, shit like that, from the media itself. We can't be taking each other down, arguing about little stuff, especially when we're dealing with the same dogs. You understand? It's a cold day out here. These dogs is walking. We just doing, me and my wife, we just doing a quick 1.5 mile walk in the cold. It's 20-something degree weather. I think it's like 28. And we out here still bundled up. Fuck it. Come on, we can turn around there. Yo, come on. Teresa, come on. Was it mile yet? Yeah, come on. So we walk 1 mile one way, 1 mile the other way. Come on, boy. It's when we turn around, they still caught up and going one direction. He gotta get reheated up. There you go. Come on. Come on, Boomerang. Good boy. Yeah. And again, when does training, conditioning, and schooling start? Man, that shit starts when the puppies is in the stomach. You wanna know, for real, all that schooling and training and all that shit starts when them puppies is in the stomach. As soon as they hit the ground, you know what you want them for. That's when you start working them towards. We sitting them dogs in them cages and them chains, doing nothing with them. These dogs, you gotta put time with them. You gotta treat them like prized possessions, like Roman athletes. You know what I'm saying? Most important, if you got one hot dog left, you eat quarter of it, you give the dog 75% of the hot dog type shit. You know what I mean? You gotta treat these dogs like that and work them towards them dogs, towards them dog shows, so they can perform out their best. Motherfucking pistol still. Joey right hit the car. He be shooting out at the car. Car's coming. Watch it, Joey. Oh no, he right hit the car. That shit funny as hell. That shit funny. That little boy only 7 months old. Pretty good dog. He don't run the treadmill yet, so I gotta walk him. So I walk him before I train all the other dogs every morning. This early morning road work, 2 miles early in the morning. We gonna get another 2.5, 3 miles tonight. On the ground, on the road. All the head busting puppies doing good. Come on, Joe. Come on. When it's hawking. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta tighten up in the world and in the dogs. Motherfucker told, cut his source supply. Stop the little petty beefs, man. We better than that. Let it go. Let the shit go. Or smack a motherfucker. All that talking, you know what I mean? It never needs to go to the guns. It never needs to go to the law. It never needs to go to the weapons. If anything, they settle it with the dogs. You know what I mean? That's it. Settle it with the dogs. Race one dog against the other. See which one faster. Real race like Greyhound. None of that other legal shit. Y'all people trying to be on some cop shit. Quick little 2-mile walk. Yeah, we slow for 2 miles. We doing like 20-minute miles. 22-minute miles we walking. In the wintertime, I really don't care what y'all feeding them, but to help them out if the dogs are outside, you know, some nice good broth mixed in. You know, the food, the water freezes, so you might have to individually take water out so they can drink. Make sure individually before you feed them, make sure they get that water intake. of the day. So what I do, I only got a couple dogs, you know. I'll walk him, and then I'll bring him in and get some water before anything, you know what I mean? Or I'll let him get some water, and then we walk, you know what I mean? And then feeding time, get that good broth, get like leftover foods, you just cut up some potatoes, some pasta, macaroni, any type of pasta, noodles, and you make a little gumbo soup. You know what I mean? Like what we do, we'll grab like a quarter leg. Some days we boil the quarter leg inside the pot. Some days we just thaw it out the quarter legs, and we'll make a broth with all that shit, chicken soups and all that shit, and little cut up meats, and we'll boil the water, and with all that extra, he look good, and all that extra all that extra carbs with the water and all that, it's good for the winter time. Then you can throw that like a couple cups of dog food, and you throw that on top of a couple cups of dog food. Put that extra winter coat on them. Like Joey. Boomerang walking with a stick. Joey on everything moving. Milk carton flew through the wind. That motherfucking dog's trying to hit the milk carton. He got a stick in his mouth still. Boomerang pulling fast. This last mile, we're probably gonna do it faster. We're going downhill, so we'll probably do it faster. We'll see. Should be like, when we get done, it should be like 42, 43 minutes. 20-something minute miles up a hill. I want to see down the hill. It's a mile hill. Just a quick walk to start the day off. It's a 2-mile walk. Then Boomerang goes on a treadmill for an hour. Then right after an hour, he'll hit the spring pole for 30 minutes. All non-stop. After the walk. You know what I'm saying? We go one thing to the other. Joey just getting back in the cage. He a puppy, he chill. He ain't doing no shows. Not right now. I'm just getting him used to me. He look good already. I walk him every morning. And he pull. That's why I'm teaching him how to walk with an older dog that knows how to walk. And Joey hot, so he just wanna, and I walk behind, and he'll pull. Plus Boomerang got that stick, he want that stick. So when we was walking up, you see how they was just lunging. You put them side by side. Joey don't know how to walk, plus he hot. So you walking behind the dog, he a puppy, he'll just pull. While the other dog keep him occupied going in front. Well, he on everything. There must be a den in there. He on that shit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy, Boomerang. Come on. Must be a den or something. This must be a fox den somewhere. He on it. He picked up a sack. Big. He's not a turtle buster. Turtle buster handles like my meat shit, the other shit, the crunchy shit, Annabelle shit. They on everything. They can smell shit half a mile away. Crunchy can smell shit. He'll go right to the den. He ain't even talk. He just got that shit natural. See, look, he'll start leaning. Gotta get his focus back on the walk. Can't have no accidents with 2 males. Gotta be careful. We slow down, so we probably had a couple seconds on the walk. But you know, just got a quick 2-mile walk with you guys. Super Bowl Sunday, barbecuing Bulldogs. If you're watching this, if anybody does watch it, leave a comment on what you think or what I talked about. What you think. It's all about the dogs, no picking sides over petty stuff. Take it back to the dogs, guys. Come on. Or settle it in the dogs. And keep it off of the internet. No internet beefs. Keep that shit. That's like the style. Soap opera stuff. And don't fuck with the rats, man. I don't give a fuck how old school he is, how much of a he been in the work, how much work he put in. You can't come back from telling. 2 things you can't come back from. Putting something in your mouth or in your butt that don't belong there, and telling. 2 things you can't come back from, so I don't give a fuck. I don't get no dogs from us. And stop telling on other folks. Oh, that news shit, that shit ain't news. Cut that shit out, nigga. No fucking news. Niggas trying to make it crafty telling. Ain't no crafty telling. Cut that out. That's like how women do. They trying to be sneaky about it. Nigga, we can see it. We from the streets. Alright? Cut that shit out. That canine boy on TV, Pig something. I ain't gonna say his name. But you know, cut that cop stuff. Stop gang warring all the time. Y'all gang warring. Stop bickering. Let the dogs talk. Keep the cops out of it. Let the dogs talk. Keep Facebook out of it. Let's show these dogs off and let's protect them. You know, talking about treadmills also, let's throw that in. See, a Boomerang look tight. He worked the spring pole right after when he's tired. So that works him out real good. And I don't do it every day. I do the spring pole like every 2 days maybe. On the 3rd day, 3 days straight. On the 3rd day, he does spring pole. You know what I mean? Some days, 5 days straight. And I'll do spring pole on the 3rd and on the 5th day. And give him Saturday and Sunday off. Depends how I feel. You know what I mean? I turn it up and down. I keep my dogs ready all year round. But electric meal is beautiful to have. A carpet meal is beautiful to have. And a slap meal. If you got all 3, you in the game cooking. And if you got a cat meal, you got the property for a cat meal, you're really cooking. Now, if you got a little river or a tub, yeah. Get at least 2 of each of the things I just mentioned with a flirt pole and a spring pole, and you in there, you cooking. Then for your antibiotics, you're gonna Tractor Supply, and they sell penicillin. They sell everything. Get your Ivermac there, penicillin, all your little bullshit wound stuff, skincare shit, hoof shit, shampoo, flea and tick shit, But if you're gonna take your dogs hunting and they're gonna get cuts, you need amoxicillin, cephalexin. And for real, you can get that shit on the motherfucking, you can order that shit on the web, man. You don't need to go to no stores. Get amoxicillin, fish amoxicillin. They got different milligrams. You can find 250, 500. And that shit, man, you could even take it yourself, man. Cephalexin, amoxicillin, man. Grab that shit. Annabelle caught that shit. We gave her some cephalexin and some amoxicillin. Treated her for 3 days. She's cool. So when you taking your dog breeding, you worm her and make sure she's got her shots and her worms and she wormed out. And if you're doing an outside yard breeding, give her a little amoxicillin treatment just for protection. Wash her, wipe her down with vinegar water, vinegar rag with some hot vinegar water, apple cider vinegar mixed with some water. You know, hot, make it hot. Wipe them down, wipe that coochie off, give them a little fucking amoxicillin treatment when you're going outside the yard so you can protect your dog. All right, putting you on. With that carpet meal, along with them weighted collars, have your dog nice. Especially if he works a spring pole or he chases shit, sprint work. You need that sprint work with that motherfucking look at my wife, we got a ball. Ooh man, straight grip that shit up. Make sure they got their motherfucking shots too, so when you're walking out there. And boom man, shaking the shit out of that. And bleach treatment. Tablespoon of bleach, 3 tablespoons of Gatorade. Shoot it 3 times in them with the big CC joint, the needle shit. And then 3 times the next day, or 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night, 3 times in the morning. And then you worm them and give them a shot. Super clean your dog out. Or before you go into a dog show, you do that after. Before and after, I guess. After the dog show, you want to do it. Because your dog's going to be super healthy anyway before they go in. I hope they are. So make sure you just clean them out after. You know what I mean? Cause we do that shit every month, every 6 weeks. We give our dogs bleach treatments, clean them out. As well when we give them the worm and the shots. Sometimes every 8 weeks, you know. Clean them motherfuckers out, saves them too. Cleans them out real good. It's 43 minutes, like I said, we about to come home. 2-mile walk, we've been chilling. It's cold as hell. Dogs played with a couple toys along the way. And smelt up a couple fox dens. Can't be a lazy man to be a dog man. You gotta put that road work in. Some bulldogs only do walking keeps. Is that enough? Yeah. If you got enough walking in it. If you got it in you, it's enough. Put a weight collar, weight vest on. Especially if he chases a ball. A couple sprints in between. Is there a river? Walk him to the river, let him swim. You know what I mean? And add time on to the sprints and the swimming. Along with the walking. You could do a keep just like that. Walking, sprinting, swimming, bring him back. And if it's in the wintertime, walk him and sprint him and flirt him. Spring pool. You can do a keep like that. It has to be consistent. You have to build up. Start off slow, like we start off with 2 mile morning walk. Start off with it, and then do that for a couple days. 2.5 miles. Do that for a couple days a week. 3 miles. And at nighttime, you walk him again if you want to add a time. You add one, you know what I mean? There's a lot of dogs in this alley, so Boomerang, my wife gonna have to drag his ass. Come on. He wanna pee everywhere. And Joey ain't like that yet. Come on. Come on. Walk in front of me. Come on, Joe. See, Joey don't know how to walk yet on his own. Gotta control them dogs. Especially this dog like Boomerang, you gotta tell him, come on, man. He'll sit down and want to piss and smell everything. Yeah, it's gonna be more than almost 50 minutes. We did some slow walking, almost 23 minutes so far a mile. It's going to end up being 24 minutes miles, probably. That's some slow shit, but it's cold. It's below freezing out here. This is a warm up to my cardio.